Okay, hello. I'm so sorry about that, everybody. Raise your hand if you've ever done a live stream and had your computer crash minutes or seconds before your stream was about to start. Hands, anybody? Ah, man, oh man, oh man. Well, hello, everybody again. Yes, thank you. Sorry, I've lost the last chat. Anyways, that's okay. At least it happened. At least it's happened before the stream actually started, and it's not going to happen again during the stream, right? Right. Oh, man. And I have a lot less viewers now. There was like 70-something people waiting, and now there's only 35. Oh, well. Poop happens. Let's see who's here in chat. Let's see who I actually saved in chat. Looks like Rob H, 3D Medic Vince, Brent Ferguson, Sir McSquishy, Cliff D, X-Wybertech, Shrimp Father, Tuxedo, Jose Ferreira, Steve Alfie, Nick, Bitty Boop, I just like saying Bitty Boop, Jose Ferreira, and of course Jerry's here. I don't even have to say Jerry's name. Well, I do, but I don't have to read it. He's here. David Walton's here, Red Light's here, Petty Rexman's here. I think I got everybody. Brent Ferguson, I think I got everybody. Yep, everybody will find their way back to the stream, I'm sure. They're going to see that it's live, but ouch. Ouch. That's like a slap in the face when stuff like that happens. Anyways, a couple things going on here. Zybertech. Oh, not X-Wybertech. Zybertech, sorry. I is highly educated. Anyways, welcome to this Sunday night stream again, where, my gosh, it's been a week. I've had a really busy week, so I was rushing basically Friday, Saturday. On Jerry's stream yesterday, I was rebuilding a complete hot end rebuild. Hopefully we're here tonight. So just so what you guys can see that has been done, if I go over here, you can see kind of, actually, let me zoom in a little closer for you. You notice anything a little different on the turtle this week? Anything at all a little different on the turtle this week, like maybe the color of a lane? Okay. Oh, Jason, thank you for becoming a member of Twitter. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Jason, thank you. Appreciate you for joining my membership. Yeah, so that's a good question. Why rebuild? What happened? Well, okay, I rebuilt this lane a couple times and I was still having the rewinding issue. So I thought to myself, maybe I did something during the build. Timur is here. Hello. And I'm just going to say hi to people as they come in. So I decided I'm going to reprint the parts and rebuild it from scratch, because did I do something crazy? Did I do something foolish? I don't know. But I rebuilt it. I've been testing it today. It seems to be working fine. I'm not superstitious, but I am knocking on wood. It's been demoted to the red-headed stepchild plane. Actually, it's becoming a teenage mutant ninja turtle. Mutant meaning that everything's going to change colors. So I decided to put red tips on all these too while I was at it. So what the heck? So Pop Blue. This is Pop Blue that's in here. Yeah, this is all ABS or AS. I'm sorry, it's all ASA that's in these lanes. Anyways, so the second thing I decided to rebuild was this guy. I decided to rebuild the entire hot end, reprint and rebuild the entire hot end, because I was having issues with the filament retracting after it was cutting. Then I was having some thermal issues, etc., etc. So I said, you know what? And somebody in chat suggested that they rebuilt an entire hot end one time, made some issues go away. Rebuilt the whole thing, and this is what I was assembling on Jerry's stream yesterday while we were chatting with folks. It's all built all together. We've already done the calibration on the extruder calibration on it, and I did a little bit of the Ellis tuning thing. You guys probably recognize this little pattern thing right here. Put it against my shirt. So I've done the flow calibration, etc., etc. So that's all the tuning I'm going to do right now till we test it. But what I'm going to do right now, so I have witnesses, and I have, let's see how many I have at the current time. 42 witnesses are going to watch me test each lane. But what I want you to do first is I reposted the link up in the top of the chat. I've pinned it up there for some Polymaker Filament. Enter to win. It should also still be in the description, but if not, it is pinned up at the top of the chat. Go there. The forum has been open for 2 hours prior to the stream. I noticed that Tuxedo was the first one to enter. Right on the ball there, Tuxedo. Awesome job. And everybody enter. You can win some Polymaker Filament. We'll be doing that draw in about an hour and a half or so. So, love the color. Thank you. I may end up reprinting all these lanes to match the color red. I even changed, I don't know if you noticed, I even changed the little cutter thing here to the red. I love the red. It's like a galaxy red ASA or something like that. It's a Polymaker Filament. So red and gray. I'm going to be putting Ramus front idlers on my Voron here eventually. I've got the kit, and I think when I do the Ramus front idlers, I'm going to change them to the red. And I think I'm going to slowly convert all my high accent colors on this thing to this red. I love this red. So yeah. Zybertech says you entered, but it will let you enter again. It shouldn't. Oh no, that's okay. If you've entered, you're okay. Let me just double check. You don't, the entry to the draw is not stream specific. It's a totally different software that link takes me to. And yes, I'll just make sure, for instance, Zybertech, you're one of the ones, and I'll just make sure everybody that entered early is already entered. Let me just check and see. And the answer is, let's just see. Yes, 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 yes. And if I see, Zybertech's the one that told me he had entered early. And I'm going to see if you're in there. And you should be, because as I say, yes, you are. Everybody's in here. I'm just going to double check one more thing to make sure. It's easier if I can sort by names here. There we go. Yes, you are. Okay, so if you have entered, you don't have to worry about entering again. Let me just close this window here, and there we go. So yeah, you're good. If you entered on the previous stream that crashed on me, don't worry about entering on this stream again. It won't let you re-enter anyways, but you're fine because it's software specific. It's not stream specific. The link goes to a separate software which collects all the entries until I tell it not to. So you're all good. Yeah. Yeah, so you can re-enter, but it won't let you re-enter, but you're in there. Don't worry. Don't worry. Okay. Awesome. No problem, Zybertech. Good one. Okay, so without further ado, I am going to have all you guys witness. I'm just going to run through the quick test where we load a lane, unload, load a lane, unload. We're going to load all 4 lanes. You're going to see that they'll all load. We'll extrude filament from the lanes. They will all rewind, and etc. So I just want some witnesses to see this, so that if something goes to crap when I print the turtle serial print, then you can all scratch your head with me and see what's going on. So without adoing further, or whatever further ado, let's go ahead and switch that camera view. And I'm going to go to this. And so what I'm going to do now, the bed is already heated up to 100, so we're ready to go when we print, because that takes a while to heat up. I heated that up pre-stream. We're just basically heat soaking the bed right now is what we're doing. And so, as you know, the way to do this is move my face out of the way, number one. We'll move me down over here where it doesn't really matter. The way to do this is we hit T0 to load extruder 1, T1, etc., etc., etc. T0 is lane 1, T1 is lane 2, T2 is lane 3, T3 is lane 4. Okay, our bed is heated up. I've been maintaining soaking the hot end at 150. It's going to go to 260, but we'll start by hitting T0, and boom, we're going to start loading lane 1. The temperature is going to rise. It's only going to load it to 235, but that's okay. I can still extrude ASA at 235 for a test, but when we do the print, it's going to come to the proper temperature. So let's get back here. Not this camera, Tim, this camera. And we're going to watch this stuff load, and then we're going to watch it extrude, and we're going to watch it cut and do its thing. And I want witnessing. Is that a 300 bed? Correct, Tuxedo. It's a 300 millimeter bed. Yes, sir. Was lane 1 axle loose? I don't think it was, Timur. I don't think lane 1 axle was loose, because when I took it off, I literally had to cut that gear off the axle to get it off. I couldn't slide it. It was on there so tight. So I don't know. I really don't know what the cause was. Here we go. We're going to load number 1. Okay. Load. So I'm going to just manually bump this temperature up to 260 anyways. Just to get it a little hotter so I don't clog the extruder, because this ASA wants 260 to extrude, so we're good. Okay, so now I'll switch over to this guy, and we're going to extrude 50 or 100 millimeters of filament. Here we go, extrude, and you see filament coming out. Oh, let me turn on the hot end light if I can. That's under console. No, it's not. That's under the one that goes, where's my light switch on this thing again? Pins. This one, oh, it's already saying it's on. Oh, that's that one. Oh, sorry, oh, it's LEDs. Here, let me just turn that on pure white. There we go. Oh, why did it go green? I said white. Anyways, we got our light on, so it's extruded 100. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and I'm going to click on T0 or T1 to unload lane 1 and load lane 2. Okay. There we go. It's cutting it. We'll come back here and you're going to see it's going to rewind it. There we go. Look at that. It's doing what it should in rewinding. So whatever I did to rebuild that made it work. Okay. And now it's going to load lane 2. Okay, lane 2 is loaded. Okay, we're going to switch back to this camera. We're going to extrude 100 millimeters. We have filament coming in from lane 2. 100 millimeters is plenty to switch colors. Lane 2 is going to be a red. There we go. Switch into the red. Okay. And that should be it there. Okay. So we have red and green, so we switch to the red. I'm going to tell it now, go to T2, which is unload lane 2 and load lane 3. It's going to go, it's going to cut. Okay, and now we're going to unwind. We're going to successfully pull out of the extruder, no problem. I heard the click there. There we go, we're unwinding. And we're going to start loading lane 3, which is the blue. And we're heading down to the hot end and boom, lane 3, it's going to go to the middle of the bed. There we go. We'll switch camera views and we'll extrude 100 millimeters. Now this lane 3 is the one that was always giving me trouble with retracting and unloading the filament. So I tested this today, it worked. So here we go, red, from the red to the blue. So far so good, you are so right. This is my 5th time doing this today. Because, you know, once could be lucky, twice, well, you got really lucky. 3 and 4 times, it means it's working. There we go, there's the red and the blue extruded, okay. Now we're going to unload this one. So I'm going to hit T3, which is going to unload lane 3 and load lane 4. Oh, it's going to go up, it's going to cut. And then it's going to unload. This is the one I always had trouble with unloading, so let's see. And look at that. Perfectly unloading, so. Oh, David, I hope so. Oh, let's get this print going. And we're going to load lane 4, which has dark gray ASA in it. There we go. See, everything is working. You guys are all witnessing this. Okay, it's loaded. It's going to move to the middle of the bed. And we're going to extrude 100 millimeters. There we go. Get down off of the hot end. There we go. Out with the blue, and here comes the gray. So see, all 4 lanes are working. Oh, but I'm even going to, and then I'll just do an unload for lane 4. I won't load lane 1 again because we want it to load for the print. There we go. Unloaded and loaded the new color. Now I'm just going to, what I'm going to do in this case now is I'm just going to go to the macro here and go BT tool unload, and that will unload the current loaded lane. So go back to here, hit BT tool unload. It's going to take this to the cutter. It's going to cut it. And it's going to unload lane 4. There we go. So I think there was something in the hot end. There was something in there which was causing some jam ups. Who knows? But sometimes it's nice just to do a fresh start, rebuild it, reprint it. You know what they say, rebuild it and they will come. Or no, hang on, is that build it and they will come? Anyways, a lot of you guys are going to be too young to understand that reference. Okay, we're good. We're good. We now have tested all 4 lanes, load and unload of all 4 lanes, and it all works fine. So let's go ahead. I have the BoxTurtle file all. I didn't have to really show you guys doing this, but I have it all set up here, ready to print. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and say print. And we're going to see what happens. So we're going to move our hot end. Our bed is already heated up. We don't have to wait that painful 15 minutes for the bed to heat up. I do have a little bit of snot on the tip of the nozzle, but that's okay. We're going to do a purge line before it prints anyways. Field of Dreams. There you go. Cinema Quad. Hello, and yes, Field of Dreams was a reference. And we have the technology. We can rebuild him. $6 million man. Okay, right now the hot end is, there's one thing I want to change in the macro. The hot end is, with the macro, the hot end, for some reason, goes up to printing temperature. Maybe that's okay. And then it cools down to 150 for probing temperature. Then it does the probing, then it heats up to printing temperature again. I don't know if it needs that initial printing temperature heat up or not, or if it should just heat up to 150. But I'll look at that in the macro at another time. That's not a big deal. So the BoxTurtle is my field of dreams. If this thing prints, it will be. Yes. Hopefully it's not a dream. I want it to be a reality. But here we go. So as you'll see just here, what's happening now is we're just cooling the hot end down to 150 to do the initial probing. Is what's happening now. But the bed's going to maintain 100 degrees, so we don't have to worry about the time it's going to take to do that. So there we go. So let me put this back on this screen here. And we can watch as it starts printing. I know you're making your own reference. Oh, I get it. I get it. Hopefully my build plate is squeaky clean. I didn't clean my build plate. Are you crazy? That would be too easy. Okay, we're doing quad gantry leveling right now. 1969, 1966, 1978, and 19, and we are off for good. Oh no, it's going to go around a couple times here. Here we go. We'll get this thing quad gantryed in a second here, thanks to this amazing beacon probe that's on it. And one or two more rounds should do it. This should do it here, but it might go around one more time. There we go. This will do it because we're at 0.05. I command you be good. Oh, okay. Oh man. This got to be good. No. Wow. Mind you, I've been pushing on the gantry, so. There we are. 006. Hello, Andrew Humphrey. 006. Okay, cool. Now we're doing bed mesh. Oh, thank you, Jerry T. J Terry 3D. I appreciate that. I'm excited to get this thing printed. Hey, if it takes reprinting and rebuilding, I don't mind. I don't mind putting the work in to make it get done. I am not abandoning this project. And now we're heating back up to 260 to start the print. And if I've got my colors correct in my slicing, it should do green first for the base of the model. So, and we're going to do a 30 millimeter purge tower. Dum 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 dum. Just it's like waiting. 208, 210 heats up pretty quick here. You guys can watch what I'm watching for the heat up. The heat up is on the plate beside your bed. It's a heat up state. Okay, I'll stop singing, I promise. Oh, 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 I lied. Oh, 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 oh. I'm in a good mood today for some reason. Yesterday was Maria's birthday. We had a great birthday dinner last night out at the keg. I had some prime rib and I had enough for lunch today too. So, prime rib dinner and prime rib lunch. It was so good. Okay, we should start loading loading plastic in the hot end in a second. Come on, come on. Temperature has settled. Here we go. We're going to load the green. I'm pretty sure, and yes, I did readjust my Z offset after rebuilding the hot end. The only thing I didn't do is readjust my whatchamedoomer thingy. It's okay, don't worry about it. Okay, here comes the purge line to get the filament started. Purging out the gray. We don't quite have the green started yet, but that's why we have a purge tower. Here, let me turn this camera on for you. Extrusion multiplier. I did set my extrusion multiplier in the slicer, in the printer config file, and it turned out to be 0.025. Based on the LS test that I ran. Oh, that was pressure advance 0.025. Extrusion multiplier I haven't checked. What extrusion multiplier am I putting this on? Let me have a look. What do I've in Orca Slicer, where do I find my extrusion multiplier? What I do is I look here and I go multiplier. Oops, if I spell right. I'm not sure what the extrusion multiplier is set at in the slicer. But I did do my pressure advance. Should be close to 1, slightly below 1. I think it's 0.98. If I'm not mistaken, it's 0.98. That kind of rings a bell. This first layer of the tower takes a little bit, then it goes fast. Extrusion multiplier is behind the flux capacitor. Let's see, under my extruder in here, my rotation distance I had to change 22.43. My pressure advance is 0.015. Yeah. Pretty sure my multiplier in my slicer is, I'm pretty sure I saw it at 0.98. But, you know, that's just me guessing. First layer seems good so far, yeah. It's, my Z offset is right on it, so it looks, maybe I'll get a picture of the first, get a close-up of the first layer in a second here. Sorry if this camera beeps on and off, it's a wiring issue on one of my plugs on the camera. It's the small HDMI end of the wire in the camera, and I don't know how to fix it. And that first layer looks really good. It's hard to see in the light, but it is decent. Let's see if I can zoom in on it for you. Yeah. Yeah, that's looking good. This is PAL looks, oh, pressure advance looks perfect. Yeah. I think the pressure advance, I did set it, and it's, I like the little test that the LS tuning guide gives you. So far, we're looking good. Okay. Okie doke, let's keep this going. Okay, here's our first layer of the turtle. I just realized I can look up the pressure advance that I have set right here. I just realized that I can look it up there and I can actually change it on the fly if I want to. So, interesting. But hey, we don't want to see that. We want to see this print go. Now, according to this, it's a little over an hour-long print. So, I know it's kind of boring just watching something print for an hour, but we can talk about it. We can ask questions. You're late, but you're here. Well, Thunder Keys, what we did was we tested all 4 lanes, and all 4 lanes loaded, unloaded, printed, or extruded everything perfectly. All 4 lanes are working great. Lane 1 rewound properly. Because you didn't see it before, what I ended up doing as we're printing the first layer here, I reprinted and rebuilt the spooler on this lane. Totally rebuilt it. Works good now. I reprinted and rebuilt the entire hot end. And things seem to be going good now. So knock on wood, things seem to be going good. So layer 1 of the turtle is down, and it looks, oops, helps if I switch to the proper camera, doesn't it? Layer 1 of the turtle is down, and it's looking pretty good. So looking really good actually here. Let me zoom in a little bit further here so you can see what's going on here. Well, there's the purge tower. The purge tower looks really nice. Looks better than it used to. So I think in all honesty, folks, I think guys, girls, gals, people, I think I had obviously something going on in the hot end as well as something going on with that lane 1. And I think just redoing those things just seems to have fixed things. I'm getting a much cleaner looking tower than I was getting before. I did a calibration on the extruder a little bit. So I did a pressure advance calibration. I did a extrusion, a rotation distance calibration for the extruder. So we seem to be getting a good looking print now. So yeah, it does a few more layers of the first color here. So let's see if I turn that case light down a little bit. I know the case light just starts, if I turn that case light off, that's a little better look at the green there, although it looks more fluorescent green than it really is right now. But I'll just turn the case light on because it actually helps me see things better. And personally, I love the color of I love the red. I was saying, if you're just getting here, I was saying that what I may do is, did I hear what? It's going to a few more print layers. What did I hear what? What'd I miss? I can hear, oh. I see what you did there. What was I saying when I got distracted by that? Oh, I like this red so much. I think I'm going to slowly change all the accent colors on the Voron over to that red. I'm going to be putting Ramus front idlers on here. I have the kit for the Ramus. I have the Ramus front idlers on my Trident, and I really like those. They look so much better. So I'm going to switch that out, and I'm going to switch a few things out on this, I think. And I may even put CAN bus on the hot end eventually, because I have a CAN bus that it's just sitting in a box not being used. And I talked about that a bit on Jerry's stream yesterday, and people say CAN bus is the way to go. So may as well use it if I have it. That way I can get rid of this drag chain, I can get rid of this chain, and the only thing I'll have to run is my beacon probe wire and the CAN bus wire. Okay, here we go. Here goes a filament change. Let's get back to this guy here and watch the filament change happen. Oh, well, it's slowing down. It's doing its last final purge here. Then it's going to do a filament change. And this should work. Okay, let's go. There we go. Come on. Don't let me down this time. Don't let me down. Look at that. Look how nicely that's rewinding now there, Thunder Keys. Just from reprinting and rebuilding. So there's obviously something wrong in it. Can Beacon run on CAN? Oh, that's a good question. I got to do a bit of research and stuff first, so I don't know. I really don't know. Hey, Jerry. I've been talking about you, Jerry, but that's, your ears must have been burning, but that's okay. All good stuff, I promise. Okay, and we're going to purge the filament on here. Let's go back to this guy. And it looks like we have blue filament coming out now. There we go. Cartographer can do CAN bus. Okay. Cartographer. I've not heard of that one, I don't think. I'll have to look into that. Cartographer. Let me look that up while I'm watching this thing go. I think this is just the T that's printing. Yeah, that's all that was printing was that T. Cartographer probe. Eddy current induction sensor. Okay. Okay, I've got that web page open. I'll have a look at it after. Beacon clone, basically. Okay. Okay, we're switching out from the blue. Here we go. We're doing another filament swap. So let's see. And it's stuck again. You guys are... Oh! It is not unloading. Now, you guys did see it unload in the test. I don't know why it didn't unload. It's okay. Let's just see. It cut no problem. It's jammed. Something's going on in here. Let's see if I can manually unload it. Ah, it did perfectly in the tests. Retract filament fully. Let's retract filament. Let's go ahead and retract. See, that's why I wanted witnesses to show that all the tests worked just fine. Filament is stuck in the toolhead. Okay, let's just see. Okay, let's see if I can now unload it. Let's see if it'll unload now. I did a few retractions. It doesn't want to come out. Yeah, the sensors. Let's see here. Let's have a look at these. So what I want is to look for the tool start. So it's showing that it hasn't ejected from the sensor. So it's showing that it's still in the hot end sensor. Might be the cutter, but the testing, it worked during the testing. My goodness. All that testing we showed you at the beginning of the stream. Yeah, you know, let's just see. Let's see what's going on here. Is it ever jammed in there? Hold on. Oh, man. That is jammed. I know I'm pushing. There we go. Okay. Now the filament's out. Okay, now let's see if I can unload. There we go. Now it'll unload. We'll close the extruder back up. Oh yeah, I had pushed the E-cast down and it was down, but I had to pull it back up. Okay, we're unloaded now. Let's continue. Let's call that a hiccup. But man. Oh, I have to load the new filament in first. Shoot. Let's pause. I gotta pause. I have to manually, I forgot I have to manually load the next lane. Okay, here we go. We'll manually load the next lane. And I did relatch, yes. It's got to be the cutter. Something is, okay, now we'll start again. Here we go. Are we pushing filament at all? No, we're not pushing filament. Ah, man, so we're not even pushing filament. This is not meant to be. This is not meant to be. What is, like, why do my, I did, I'm going to calm down. I did 6 or 7 tests of loading and unloading, loading and unloading, loading and unloading today. I did one live on stream, loading and unloading, not a problem. What the heck is going on? Okay. Okay. Okie doke. Maybe you need to leave. No, 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 no. There's no certain way the blade, well, there's a specific way the blade goes in the blade holder, and the blade holder is set up the proper way. Let me get these prints off the bed and get my hot end up front here and see what's going on with the hot end. I have to scrape them off because the bed is still quite hot and I don't want the bed to cool down too much. I mean, but the print was looking really good to begin with. Let's see what's going on. Let's go ahead and just want to bring my head, I just want to bring my hot end up closer to me here so I can see what's going on with it. And we're going to come back over. And the hot end's cooling down. Yeah, we're cool enough. I'm just going to pop off. Oh, hang on. No, I'm going to try something first here. Hang on, before I do that. Before I do that. Let me try something here first. Cutter's in the way of my latch opening all the way. I just want to see if I can see anything jammed in there, but I don't think so. But I'm going to try something first before I do that. No, I can hear it. There's something jammed in the hot end. Do-do-do-do. See the filament tip? Filament tip is, mind you, here. That's the filament tip right there that I pulled out. Whoops. Focus. Right there. It cut. Fine. So, just a suggestion. I would replace the Bowden tube based on the effort you pulled on to remove it. Yeah, it's a clean cut. The Bowden tube, I did already cut this one end. Oi, oi, oi. I want to have a look. I want to have a look. Something's jammed inside for sure. And I don't know why, but it's always happening on lane 3 when it was happening before as well. It was happening on lane 3. So I just got to let this cool down a bit more. My slicer configuration. Maybe it is something to do with the slicer configuration because I don't know. I am pulling at strings here right now, or just grasping at strings to figure out what's going on with this, because as I say, the initial tests work fine. What I'd like to do is load some filament from lane 3. And lane, yeah, it was lane 4 that wouldn't eject this time. Sorry, it was lane 4 that wouldn't eject. Or no, it was lane, I don't know. I'm confused at the time. That's the variable that's different between manual cuts and actual print. To grasping at filaments, yes. Change your spool and see if the problem flows. This used to be pink. And this used to be black, I think. It was lane 3, yeah, okay. Okay, I want to pop this hot end off, but I don't want to... I want to leave the bed. Oh, the bed's going to cool off when I shut down anyways, so I'm cool enough now I can shut down and get this hot end off and have a look at it. I don't care if it takes me 50 more streams. Not well, that's being kind of a little ridiculous, but I just want to get this issue fixed. I really do. I haven't put all this effort into it and rebuilt all these things, reprinted all these things just to give up on it. So not going to happen, trust me. Let's see what's going on in the hot end. Doom, doom, doom. Obviously something caught up in here, and so let's just... I guess the good news, if you want to call it that, is I can take this thing apart in my sleep now. Not that I would. I'm not. I wish I was. I just can't afford to go to that right at this point in time. Though I just can't afford to go to these things yet at this point, but eventually I hope to. Here we go. There's the stealth burner. Just gonna pop this over here. I'm gonna need my smaller driver here. Pop this lid open. This is just becoming more and more, my streams are now becoming more and more how to unclog a stealth burner hot end or a clockwork too. And it's just not what I intended. But what do you do? Always struggle at getting this plug out, which is what throws my quad gantry leveling off so much. Man, come on. There we go. Man, this thing is always a pain in the butt to get off. Oh. Just a second, I gotta grab something here. Da 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 da. This timeout is brought to you by... Where the heck is my little... Okay. Patience. This should not be this hard to get out of here. Damn, that hurts. There we go. With a little help from my friend. I get by with little help from my friend. I'm going to try with a little help from my friend. I do not know. That's why if I can, I'm switching this to CAN bus. That connector is a pain in the butt. Okay, there we go. We got that off. Get the hot end off. I mean, the cutter seems to be working just fine. There's nothing wrong with the blade on the cutter. It's cutting filament just fine. 2 screws to pull this off. Come on. Oh, wrong size. Come on. You have CAN bus and still have the drag chain. Okay. I know some people do, some people don't. Don't forget to enter for some Polymaker, guys. It's pinned at the top of the chat for your convenience. Hey, I know you're undone. Come out of there, screw. Come out of there. There you go. Okay. Let's see in here. Yeah, there's a jam in there again. I don't know if you can see it. Let's see. You can just, actually, let me get my light. You can see, oh, come on. You can see, you can see the blue filament in there on the gears. It's jammed right in there, almost like it's been pushed, forcefully pushed into it. There you go. See, you can see it right there. It is jammed. So, yeah. That's what we're dealing with. Too much grip? Possibly. I mean, I will back this off some. Let's see if I can get this out without taking this further apart. Let's just see if I can coax this out. Does not want to move. Where's my small bugger? I don't have to take this apart. I would like to not to take this apart. Now, let's go ahead and try. And I should have tried this before I even took this apart, was my, where is it? Although it's in there pretty tight. My no clogger. My no clogger. If I come up through the bottom, can I push that back out? There we go. Come on. I do not want to take you apart. It looks like I'm going to have to. Son of a gun. Yeah, okay. It is what it is. This is frustrating for me, but that's all right. Yeah, the gears, I'll have a look at that. Let me just take this apart real quick. I'm just a little disheartened right now, that's all. I mean, I'll get over it, but I'm just very disheartened right now, you know? It makes me want to shut the stream down and say goodnight, everybody, but I won't do that. I will not give in to this terrorism of an extruder. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Thunder Keys, that's what I'm wondering too, if that's partially maybe what's going on. Let's just clear this and see what's going on. I am in Alberta, Calgary. Okay. I gotta take this off too. Frig. I won't give up. Trust me, I won't give up. Promise. Okay, yeah. You'll see right in here. Oh, that won't even come out easy. Ugh. It does not take much to jam this thing. That's all there is to it. Okay. Doesn't take much. Okay, let's check alignment while we're in here. The alignment looks good. Hard to see there, but you can kind of see right there. That seems to be aligned very good there. And I'll check the alignment against the other gear. Let's put this in. And see what we got going on for alignment against these two gears. That looks pretty reasonable too. So, yeah, I think it's something to do. I think Thunder Keys hit it here when he mentioned something about the cutting. No, it was hard to take out because there was some filament jammed in there. And you're saying, is there some play in the gear once it is encased? When it's encased? No, I don't think there is, but anti-squishing thingamajig it's there. Now maybe I can back it off a little bit while I'm here. Wrong one. I need the, where's my, what's right in front of me? I need this one. I'll back this off a little bit more so we're not squishing as much. But I just want to make sure filament is actually going to run through it. I did all the testing when I rebuilt this thing, so we'll see. Hey, Greenbeard, can you move it side to side? There's that much, hang on, if you can see in here. There's a little bit of wobble, but that's just the, I guess if I put it in this side of the bearing, that's just the shaft moving in the bearing itself. But there's no excessive wobble other than that. But this will be solidified with that other bearing on this side. So did I do the filament grab test with the BoxTurtle extruders? Yes, I did. With the extruders on the BoxTurtle when I built it, yes. So I'm going to see if I can get this put together without actually putting it together the way they say to put it together, but I'm going to put this back together. See if I can do this way, sort of the cheater's way. No, this is just too much. Let's just pull this off, get this board off out of the way here. Okay, let's just put it back together the way that you're supposed to. Okay. I believe this one is down. No, that's too long. What's this one? I'll just reassemble this thing. All the way in and then unscrew the turner. So seriously? Yeah, okay, well, I can do that. I'm open to any suggestions. Oh, I get it. Okay, yeah, I can do that because I can always control it with the other adjustment. So we put it in and then unturn it. Say, I'll do 3 unturns. So it's just, we're about 1 millimeter out now with it. Something like that. I know I can do it. I can do it. I can do anything I choose to do. The long one's going to go in for the extruder motor. This one here. Okay. And then we've got to put this guy in. Let's get the screw through here. Okay, that's in. That's moving okay. Now we need our little turtleneck guy here. Come on. I don't usually have this cover on at this point in the build, but we'll make it work. Come on, get in there, get in there. Get in there. Maybe I can't, oh, there we are. Cooperate. I forgot what gear. Oh, frig. I'm glad somebody's watching. I'm glad somebody's watching. You know what? I don't care. I'm enjoying this anyways. I'm enjoying this anyways. There we go. Thank you for questionable choices. Thank you. Thank you for pointing that out. I appreciate it. I agree with you, Petty Ruxpin. 50 plus people staring at our every move. Oh, no pressure there. Oh, man. And I'm starting to sweat, and I put a hoodie on because it was chilly in here. Now I'm starting to sweat. I may have to go change shirts midstream. Oh, geez. That's okay. I can't laugh at myself. Who can I laugh at, right? Oh, too funny. Drink a beer. Well, I got some water over there. I should get some water. Yeah, I drink beers as I stream. That might help. Okay, this one, we're good. Okay, now let's get my duck bill. I don't know. I just think this thing looks like a duck. That's why I always call it the duck. Let's get you in there. You're just not used to going in there without this cover, with this cover off, without this cover on, are you? Okay, so let's get you inside now. Can I get a screw through there? Are you lined up? I think you are. You are. Yeah, I may do that. We'll get this going. You know what? I'm going to put this back together. We're gonna play with lane 3 for a minute, load it and unload it, and then oh, I got to remember one screw in here. And then if I'm still having issues, I'm going to take a break and I'm going to do something I've been wanting to do for a little bit, and we're going to unbox a printer. Something I can actually do. We'll unbox a printer if I can't get this to work tonight. That's good, and that's good. Okay, so let's go ahead before I go any further. Let's grab a piece of filament right here. Do I have a clean cut on one end? I do right here. Let's just grab a piece of filament here. Let's engage our teeth. And let's just give it a test. So there's nothing going on at all there now at all. So we definitely need to... Am I engaged with the extruder? Let's see. Oh yeah, the extruder's engaged with it. So we're going to tighten up. Maybe I need to adjust the anti-thingamajig. No, I wouldn't, because it's fully loose. So this, we're going to tighten this up a little bit. We're going to pull this in. We're going to put filament in. We're going to engage the filament with this. There we go. And, oh, there we go. That is a bit too tight. There we go. Now we got it going, but I'm going to just back this off a little bit. Okay. That's doing okay. I could back it off a little bit more. Looks good to me. And it's not squishing the filament. We're getting a little bit of marks on it, but we're not squishing. So it looks good to me. Okay. Let's put our board back on. First thing we do is plug the extruder in. Here, let me plug the lighting is terrible. And what's with the color of light in here tonight? I can't get this one light to change. I don't know. Anyways, whatever. Let's not worry about that. Hold the gear and make sure it doesn't slip. I don't think it will, but I'm pretty sure it won't, but I'll do that. I'll try that. Let me get the filament in. Let me hold the gear right here. Nope. Oh, ouch. Nope, it's not slipping. Not slipping at all. If I hold the gear and... No, we're good. Okay. Whoa. You don't think the issues with the extruder tension. You think it's somewhere else, and I'm hoping we can figure out where else it might be. Let's get this back together and let's see what Thunder Key suggests for adjustments here. Let's orient this correct. Get the extruder motor put in. Come on, there we go. That's hard to plug in after I screw this thing in, so that's why I do it first. Let's get my screws through the little bridging thing there. I don't know what you want to call it. Oh, come on. I have big fingers. Big fingers. There we go. No, that's not we go. Here. Come on. Ay, ay, ay. Do I get nervous with 50 people watching me? No, I don't actually. I used to, but I don't anymore. Because you are all great people. Okay, and there we go. Plug in our sensor. There we go. And we're ready to put this back on the printer. 71 people. Oh my God. I can't handle the pressure. Oh, I'm going to get some water. Hang on one sec. You talk amongst yourselves. I'll let you know I'm walking over. I'm walking over. I'm walking over. And I'm grabbing the glass of water. I'm walking back. I'm walking back. And I have a glass of water right here. Oh, I needed that. Ooh, it's warm with this sweatshirt on. Okay. Let's go ahead and here, you want to watch me do the misery here? Here, let's just, oh no, this thing's failing on me too, of course. This camera, come on. USB cable on this, or the HDMI cable on this end is shot. So, let's put this back in. And these two little guys. I hope I didn't forget to put any parts in. Okay, I'm pretty sure I didn't forget any parts, but whatever, whatever. Okay, now I can go ahead and I can reconnect my drag chain. Man, I'm warm in this sweater. I may have to switch sweaters, switch tops. But I won't be doing a striptease show. Nobody wants to see me topless. Let's put this back together. One, and the second one. Okay, there's our 19 pin connector, whatever, however many pins this one is. The one that I have a hell of a time getting off every time. And we got that one on, that's good. Okay, let's put our hot end on. Cutter is working perfectly. Cutter works perfectly. Cutter looks good. Okay, now I got to connect my heater and my thermistor. And come on. Works better when I'm not live, you know that? This goes on easier when I'm not live because I'm not as worried about time. There we go. There's the heater. And thermistor. It gets easier the more you do it. We can close you down. Okay, now we'll put the stealth burner back on. Oh, make sure we get our pins properly aligned here. On the top, the plug, there we go. Okay, and let's put this back together. Right now I'm going to power the machine up. There we go. Oh, come on, you're not lined up. Ouch, shoot. There you go. That's better. Is that not true, Thunder Keys? Yes. Yep. As I say, other than forgetting that one gear, duh, I could put one of these things, take it apart and put it together with my eyes closed, I think, almost now. Oh, well. I didn't want to become this proficient at it. I know. It's telling me I'm loaded and I can't unload. I know. I think what I'll do is I'll cut you off and we'll have to manually unload you or something here. Here, let's, better idea here. Let's cut you off here. There you go. Go ahead and manually unload yourself. I just pulled it all out of the thing on the back there, so it'll just won't go too long. Unset lane loaded, yeah. I know. Okay. We got this on, we got that on. We're going to put our PTFE tube in here. Let's start up there and let's quickly get to the unset lane loaded. Where is it? Where is it? Unset lane loaded. Oh, it's already done. It's done. We're good. It did what it wanted to do. All lanes are unloaded and green and ready to go. I got to learn these commands. I need a cheat sheet of all these commands. What about cut, retract length, and pushback length? So, we are loaded. We are going to heat up the hot end, and we're going to see what's going on. Maybe in the, first of all, I'll heat up the bed. Get that going. Let's get the hot end. We'll go to 150 and see what's going to happen on here. So, see what else is going to cause it. I mean, I could go ahead and try and load and unload all the lanes, but we know that's going to work. There's something going on in the printing. Want to review the slicer settings for the print first. Sounds good. Let me open that up and then switch screens here. Okay. Let me switch over here and get my let's get my mug out of the way here. And we'll check the slicer settings for it. So starting with quality, we have our quality settings that are done here. Our strength settings, which have come in with the file itself. What do we want to look at? We have our multi-material. We have enabled the prime tower. We changed the prime tower down to 30 millimeters. Yeah. Fire up printer settings. First up, printer settings. Printer settings right here. No. Come on, Tim, right here. Hang on, let's make this bigger. Aha. This screen kind of makes things go wonky and weird. Why don't I have my printable area set? It should be set at 3 by 300. No. The physical printer first. Oh. Okay, so you want to see this. You want to see somewhere in here. Let me get rid of this like that first. Extruder 1. Extruder 1 right here. There we go. Oh, Orca Slicer. Oh my God. You said the physical printer settings. I tell you, I'm an idiot. I am a total idiot sometimes. Oh. Where am I? Extruder 1. There we go. It's a delay between chat and the streams, I know. Here we go. Okay, we have nozzle diameter is correct. We have our retractions. We'll have a look and see what you want to see in there. I just still can't bring anybody on stream yet, unfortunately, so. Retraction when switching material. Ah. I think that's what you want to see. And right now we're at 2 millimeters. There shouldn't be more than a 4-second delay on this stream right now. Reduce 2 to 0. Okay. Got it. I am watching the screen for thunder keys. That's not causing it, but that's probably a good setting to do, obviously. It's not needed. Okay, cool. Multi-material. I'm getting smarter. I'm getting smarter as you ask me to go places. Disable, enable filament ramming. Ah, okay. Is that causing the filament to ram into the hot end, thus maybe causing my jams? Could that be the issue? I'm assuming because you put it all in caps, that's a big thing. This is my problem. Okay. So that's been my problem. Okay. Let me close this. I want to make sure that saves that. It should automatically save the setting. I want to make sure, yes, and I'm going to actually update my, I'm going to actually, if I go here, boom, and if I go save, I'm going to save it to the machine. Boom, I'm going to save those settings to this machine. Okay, reslice. Okay, so let's move my purge tower down here where it was fine. Let's slice the plate and let's send it to the print. Let's send it, let's upload it. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this one. There's the one we want. Our bed is to temperature. Let's try a print. Ah, all the fun, none of the glory. Okay, we'll see if this helps. So that's why, so basically, if basically what's happening in that case is that the filament's coming down the PTFE into the hot end and going bam, like just basically bam, and that's causing it to basically squish up and jam my hot end. I'm guessing that's what ramming it means. I mean, it's like literally ramming it. Okay. Wow. Okay. And thus the fact that it's ramming it in. Ah, okay. And then if it's ramming it in and it's just that tiny little print of the T on the blue, when it goes to pull it out, it's rammed in, so it's not releasing. It's basically, I've caused a jam in there and it's not releasing to rewind the filament. Ramming is used for tip forming. Oh, okay. Okay, well, we'll give this another try. Not giving up. Anybody that hasn't entered, if you're here, top of the chat, there is a code to, there's a link to enter to win some Polymaker filament. It should also be in the description. Go ahead and enter. We're going to be doing the draw in about 10 minutes. Yeah. And right now we have, let's see, we have how many entrants? 51 people entered already. Awesome. So go ahead and enter. Okay, we're just going to start this process again. I'm confident with everything else on this printer other than that. Well, I'm sure this is going to help now. This camera is really annoying me. Oh, it's this plug that's broken on this camera. Let's see where this HDMI goes in. This HDMI cable is faulty. There we go. No, it's not the cable. It's the plug in the camera actually, and I don't think I would pay to get that fixed. Yeah, as Tuxedo says, everything else seems to be working great. So the devil lies in the details. Yeah, it does. And for some reason, I know that button probably should have been, I was probably told, uncheck that button during the setup. It's probably something that I just missed. I'm cooling off a bit now. I'm not as sweaty. HDMI puts too much stress on those connectors. Yeah, that's exactly what's happened. And it's bent. I think it's bent the connector inside the camera, so I have to actually pull the cable forward in order for it to make a proper connection. Okay, here goes our quad gantry leveling, etc., etc., etc. You entered like 10 times? I don't think you could get away with that. You're making some questionable choices there. Young man, I'm looking at the wrong camera. Okay. Ooh, 100 degrees is pretty hot. It's in the documentation, but there's a lot of documentation to follow. Yeah, there is. I love this. Whatever Thunder Keys did for me here with this quad gantry level thing here, I love this. Saves so much time. And this is going to be the last one. Tolerance is very close. Oh, 00837. Oh, come on. It's going to be 00000. Ah, I want it to get to 00000 one time. Okay. This is just cool when it does this. Okay, now we're going to heat up the hot end again. I may make a good hockey commentator. Now we're heating up the hot end here, Bob, and you know, it's really important for the heat on the hot end to get there heated up evenly so that we can have some really good play when the hot end starts printing. Yeah, I hear what you're saying there. But yeah, not all hot ends are equal. Okay, I'll just stop. I'm just losing it right now. 1 micron isn't going to make any difference, dude. You don't think? You've never heard of a perfectionist? Oh. Goal. Okay, we're almost heated up. We're going to get up here and we're going to load filament. This is going to work. This has got to work. There's literally been blood, sweat, and probably tears in this whole process. Oh, you're unloading right now. Oh, you still think you're loaded? Oh, okay. Turtles don't forget these things. Okay, fair enough. Keep going. Okay, fair enough. Good enough. We'll just load you back in as soon as that loads. Actually, I'll load that properly after. Okay, here comes our There, now I'll load this in. Can I load on the fly? Let's see. I'll find out in a second here. No, but that'll load when I want it to load, it'll ask. And I am getting filament out. Good. Let's turn the LED on this. Igit. How can I pronounce your name? Thank you for joining. Igit. 80. Igati? I don't know how to say your name. I apologize, but thank you very much for joining the DWITers. Appreciate that. Whoops. Helps if I hit the right camera. Boom and boom. Igati. Okay, Igati. Thank you, Igati. Thank you so much. We're back in business, except lane 4 is showing unloaded. I guess I'm going to wait until it asks me to load lane 4. I don't want to confuse it. I've already screwed up enough. I'll load it when it asks for it. That's the droid bounty hunter or somewhere close, isn't it? Yeah, this turtle build has been a challenge, but you know what? The main thing is not to give up. That's the main thing, is not giving up on this stuff. There was a day when I would have given up on this, but I have an obligation to my viewers to get this working. Because my viewers have invested as much time watching me as I have getting this going, so. And that first layer seems excellent this time. Yep. No more filament jamming. Ramming. It shouldn't be a green light. It's supposed to be white. Like, the red light works. Hang on. Red works. There's the green. There's the blue. And I hit white. And it goes green. It's weird. Maybe I screwed up my LED when I put them in. Red looked pink. Yeah, it almost looked magenta, didn't it? There's the red. That's the camera for the most part. Let's go to white again. The funny thing is the green will turn white eventually. But it is a turtle box build we're doing here, so hence the green. Incorrect NeoPixel color order. Maybe next week. Okay. I don't know. Like, I'll get into eventually fixing the NeoPixels. I will, but one thing at a time is my motto right now. Okay, we're going to do the draw in about 5 minutes. So if you haven't entered to win the Polymaker Filament, guys, pinned up in the top of the chat, there's a link to enter to win Polymaker, and it's also in the bottom of the description. I'm going to give 5 minutes, and I'm going to close the draw, and we're going to do the draw. Thunder Keys was lucky winner last week. Awesome. Good to see. And I say he deserves it after all the help he's been. So, yeah, maybe lightning will strike twice. You never know. Slide RGB all the way up. Blue, green, red. All the way up, all the way up. Yeah, that kind of turned it white. Look at that. It did. But I should be able to just hit the white one, and it should go all the way up too. There we go. First layer on the turtle. Looks really good. Let me zoom in on it. Okay. You can't win today. Rules are rules. I lifted those rules, Warren. I don't know if you notice on the entry site, I lifted those rules. Just because. It's number one, it's hard to keep track of. And then, so ultimately, I've lifted the rules of winning multiple weeks in a row, but ultimately, if he were to be drawn again, he may say, you know what, I won last week, let's redraw for somebody who hasn't won yet. So, but that's up to the individual who may win. So, yeah. It is white now. Now, watch, if I turn, let's just for fun, turn the white on. And now with the white on, it's still white. And you see, the white is all the way up. And now it's white. Good evening, HVAC A to Z. How are you doing, Sergio? Okay, so far so good. And I have that confidence. I have this confidence upbeat back in my voice, okay? So I have everything, I'm crossing everything I possibly can out of sight just to make sure this works. Hey, Mark. How you doing, Mark? Mark, enter the draw. We're closing it any minute now. So 2 minutes, we're closing the draw. So if you haven't entered the draw, enter the draw. Same with you, Sergio. If you haven't entered the giveaway, enter the giveaway. Pinned to the top of the chat. Just need to change the NeoPixel color order to something else, maybe GRB instead. I'd love to do the macro or whatever it is where it shows specific color for heating, specific, not that I don't care, but I know that it's, you know, the LEDs, the NeoPixel has an option where you can say, okay, it's heating, it's red, it's printing, it's green, etc. So I'll figure that out eventually. Oh, Sergio, there were issues. We did run into issues tonight earlier. Yes. I don't want to talk about them. It hurts too much to talk about. It really does. Glad I've been able to catch you live. Awesome. Awesome. K, what's all these names I can't pronounce? K Sigelbraith. K Sigelbraith. K Sigelbraith. Awesome. Okay, so in fact, the first filament changes work despite the ramming enabled. It means it's, oh, here we go. We're doing a filament change. Means it's actually pretty solid. Good. Okay, we're unloading the green. That's working great now. We're not having trouble with it turning anymore. And we should be loading the blue. I got a red light on the gray because I can't load it during the print. It's going to ask me to load it, I think, when it needs it. No, ramming is not enabled anymore. Why is the filament not coming out now? Now our filament's not coming out. We have a jam in the hot end again. We have a jammed hot end. There is no filament coming out. Well, I want to see what happens anyways. Nope, we have a jammed hot end. No, hang on. Well, why didn't it print anything? For goodness sake. Let's just see what happens here. Now you're going to want this one, but you want me to load you now. Ah. Lane is loaded. Here we go. Eject lane 3 and expect the whole filament path. I will. I want to see if lane 4 works here. I want to see if lane 4 works. Let's resume. I want to see if I got a clog in here or not. Or if we actually push filament through here. No. No, we got a hot end clog. Okay, we're going to do a draw. We're going to do a draw. So now it's a hot end problem or it's a me problem. Every stream's a learning experience. Okay, every stream's a learning experience. We're going to come back to this. I'm at the point right now where I want to just stop it. We're going to let it cool down. Let's give away some filament. Yay! Let's give away some filament. Let's go back to this window right here. Okay. Can you DM me this G code you just printed? I will. I will. I'll save it and I will. But for now, we're going to do a draw. I want to get the draw done. So we're closing the draw right now and we're going to give away some filament. Let's do something fun instead of something frustrating. Although, you know what? I'm not upset. I'm not angry. I am more so I'm disappointed. But this is working fine. Something in here, something maybe in the G code, something is out of whack. Because I can print out of this no problem if I'm just doing a single color. So there's something's going on and we'll figure it out. I have a great group of guys, especially with Thunder Keys behind me, helping me out with this. It will get figured out. Yeah, a good sleep and LCD issue. We'll get it. I'm not giving up. No way. Okay, we're gonna close the draw right now. Boom, done. I'm gonna grab the list and I'm gonna download everybody's name that is entered. And I have to go download, save as Excel spreadsheet. Oh, I know. Tuxedo, I'll get it going. I have no doubt that I will. I had almost the same amount of frustration with the Barbie build too, so. And that's, you know what? I could easily stream and don't do this sort of stuff and not build this sort of stuff, but there's no fun in that, actually. This is fun. Where's my downloads? There we go. Let's open the list of names and we're going to copy to the wheel. How many entries do we have? Let's see. Tonight we have... Oh, nice. Oh, we have 70 entries tonight. Look at that. That's awesome. We're going to copy those. Let's bring my ugly mug back up onto the screen here. Where are you? There you are, right there. There we are. The frustration makes the payoff sweeter. It does. Sometimes you have to be at your DWIT's end. Oh. David Walton, that's an Andrew Humphrey joke, but that's good. I like that. I'm not at my DWIT's end yet. Okay, there's our list. Let's go to the wheel. Let's go ahead and put the wheel on the screen. Let's get rid of all these fill-in names that they put in there, because I don't know who Ali, Hannah, Charles, Fatima, and any of them are. So we're going to delete those. We're going to populate the wheel with everybody that's entered. Look at that. Look at all these entries. Woohoo! Okay. So you guys know what to do, and I'm going to pick the first one that does it. You guys all know what to do. First one that does it, I'm picking the number. First one. Come on. Don't leave me hanging. There we go. Jerry. Jerry knew what to do. We're going to mix it up 5 times. Thank you, Jerry. And I'm going to mix it up 5 times in French. Come on, Jason. Come on. Yay, more names, less chance of winning. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the best of my French. Good luck, everybody. Good luck to everybody who's going to be the lucky winner tonight. Good luck, everybody. Do-do-do-do. Okay. We have, who's it going to be? Oh, it looks like, oh, look at that. Jose Ferreira. Are you in chat, Jose? I know it's late for you. Woohoo. Are you in chat, Jose? Tell me you're still awake. Come on, you got to be in chat. That is one rule I can't break. You got to be in chat. Somebody phone Jose and wake him up. There you are. Yay, Jose. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Congratulations. I know you stay up late sometimes, Jose, because I know the draw is late where it is, and it's late where you are, but congratulations. Your time has come. I'll be a hold of you tomorrow with your code and your link so you can claim your prize. You're welcome, my friend. Thank you so much for watching the streams. So, we are 6:45. It is late where you are, yes. I'm putting this to rest for the week. I'm sorry, just because there's not a lot of time left on my stream. I'm going to do something that I've been trying to get to for a while anyways. This has cooled down pretty good. That fan's going to shut off in about another 8 degrees anyways. My day is long again. My delay is long again. Oh, that's just sucks, because you know what? I put the extra latency on, and I'll bet for some reason the extra latency thing in YouTube did not take. Moving this stuff over for a reason, because I'm going to do something I've been wanting to do for a bit here. And since there's a few people on stream, you guys can watch me do this. Let's see. What's my latency say in here? Stream settings. No, it's on ultra low latency. That's weird. There should not be that much of a delay. There should not be that much of a delay. Oh well, okay. Anyways, whatever. I do stream every Sunday, Greenbeard, sorry. I do stream every Sunday, 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. I do take the odd Sunday off if there's a family event or a family issue or an emergency, or if I'm sick. But yes, every Sunday. You're not seeing a delay, Teddy Ruxpin. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to say a number between 1 and 2,000 and type the number in chat when you hear it, and I will time the delay. I'm just going to say the number randomly so you don't know what I'm saying. 5. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi. 7 seconds. That's not bad. Okay, 3D Medic Vince runs for 7 seconds. It's not bad, actually. It was 4 seconds last week, but it's 7 seconds today. I'm going to open a machine, guys, that I haven't opened yet. And you guys, it's not a new machine. It's been around for 1.5 years or more now, but it's new to me, and I've heard nothing but really good things about it. I'm going to take 15 minutes or so to open it, because that's all it should take. And then I'm trying this out for a print farm, a small print farm at the office. So this is a FlashForge machine I've got. It is the, let's just do something that I know will work, okay? And we're gonna get back to the BoxTurtle next week, I promise. I'm gonna do some work on it this week. I'm going to send ThunderKeys my G code, and we're gonna see if there's maybe something going on in the slicer. Anyways, I just want to take this out of the box. I want to set this up real quick. and you didn't expect an unboxing. If you don't want to see it, just go, that's fine. But this is kind of a new one to me. I'm going to put this on the floor and lift it up because it's not overly heavy and my back is feeling a little better. Okay. 1, 2, 3, lift. Lift. There we go. It's an A5M, yes. And I've heard nothing but good about this thing, so I wanted to try it. The price was right. It's not the Pro. It's not the Pro, but there's not really a whole lot of difference between this and the Pro. You love unboxings. I love unboxing stuff too. But yeah, I've been wanting to open this for a while. This is a 220 by 220 by 220 build volume. So yes, it is smaller than the bamboos, the P1Ps and stuff, but it just all depends on what you want to print on them and what you need to use them for. And so for a small print farm printing small stuff, it's not too bad. Saw this today for $250 US. I know, you know, the price of this thing is great. Now the Century Carbon, I would have had a Century Carbon here had they been available yet, but I don't think they're coming out, at least not in Canada. The Century Carbon's not going to become available till July. And I just couldn't wait that long because this job I'm hoping to get should be coming through sometime in May. And if that happens, I need a printer like this that I can expect delivery on rather quickly. There we have our touch screen. And this isn't like I'm not doing an official unboxing because there's tons of these videos on YouTube right now of people officially unboxing this printer. Okay. I just happen to be another view. There's a toolkit. There's some more. Oh, how do I get this one out? This one I think should just, gantry lifts, goes back, and then this piece just lifts out. There we go. And that's it. That is unboxed. There are 4 screws, I think 3 or 4, I'll have to look. There's some screws on the bottom here that have to be undone. This thing comes with a double-sided PEI flexible build plate with their handle on it, like all FlashForge plates have their little handle on it. And I am familiar with the FlashForge product. I've had it before. Now there is a version of Orca Slicer called Orca FlashForge or something, specifically for the FlashForge. But now, since this has been released, this can be upgraded to Clipper, which is something I may end up doing, is upgrading this to Clipper. So the firmware, it runs a version of Clipper right now, but it's a locked version of Clipper. So the DIY enclosure kit is $39 US. You mean this? This? Yes, I got this on sale. Ironically enough, that's probably one of the first things I'm going to print on here is the enclosure parts for the enclosure kit, and they're going to be black, something like that. Does the print head temperature drop when the BoxTurtle is changing filament? No. I don't think it does. No, I think it stays at the 360 or 260. So, yeah, no, it doesn't. Yeah, FlashForge is a great machine. Cinema Quad, definitely great machines. 24-volt LED strip to the front. Oh, maybe. Both sides are textured tuxedo, yes, on the build plate. I had it right here, textured that side, yes, and textured on that side. But it's easy enough, it's a small enough build plate that to buy a smooth one if need be. So I'm going to find these 4 screws. We have the screws, 4 screws, they're marked with arrows. If I flip to the overhead display here for a minute, you can kind of see there's, it's hard to see, but that's a green arrow right there. There's a green arrow right there. So there's a screw there, and then in the back there's a screw here, a screw on either side, right beside each one of the rods. All the filament, inspect for divots and make sure he has clean filament for all to review the G code. Yeah, okay, and that's what I'll do, Thunder Keys. 300 serialized BoxTurtles. I think the BoxTurtle is working fine. It's something else. Yeah, it is something else going on. As I said before, don't judge the BoxTurtle by my experience, because I think I've just got too many things going on. It's my inexperience with troubleshooting this stuff. So it's a great product. The BoxTurtle itself is working fine. I think there's something between here and the Hotend or in the G code or something happening. So yeah, no, do not let my experience with the BoxTurtle discourage you. Plus, keep in mind, I'm only doing it live stream on weekends. If I worked on this thing 5 days a week and troubleshooted, I'd have had it up and running a long time ago, but I save the issues for live streams so that everybody can experience what I'm going through. So yeah, so yes. Okay, so we'll remove those 4 screws. They are just... Can't even see what size wrench they are. I think they are the 4mm or the 2mm. Let's see. Well, it's a smaller one than that. There we go. It is a great learning experience, yes. But like everything I do on my channel, I've had people say to me, man, it took you long enough to get that blah, blah, blah up and running. Well, I'm doing it live on Sundays. I'm working on it 1 day a week for the most part. So that's why I say don't judge the product based on that. Then you'll see some videos of it going together, but those videos are edited. So, oh man, my fingers are too small to reach in there and grab these screws. Okay, Jerry, J Terry 3D, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. And it's a rule. IG80, exactly. As soon as you try to show somebody, it breaks. I know. I call that Murphy's Law, you know. That's Murphy's Law. Must be somebody here. Barking dog. Come on. Oh, I didn't quite unscrew that one enough. Murphy's Law. Murphy's Law. Oh, it is, Jason. I go to work during the day, and I have to do my full-time job, run my business, and it's frustrating knowing it's sitting here at home, and I come home some evenings and I work on it, but then, you know, I have family as well. I have things to do, and then there's some days I just come home and it's like I have to turn my brain off. I can't not turn my brain off. So we'll put the Patiffy tube in here, and we can put the Patiffy tube in the Hotend. If I can see where it goes, let's see, somewhere in. I should stand up and see what I'm doing. Actually, I can see it on camera. Hang on, let me just lean this over and see where this is supposed to go. Right there. Right in there. Like so. Okay, I haven't even pulled open the book to see what I'm doing here. I'm just going from what I've seen on the interwebs. So, for this. Here, we'll just push this here. And open this box. There should be a spool holder in here, which there is. Nothing to write home about. Some tools, some adhesive, bad adhesive, another set of snippers, and some screws. One of these tools similar to the, it's a tool for pushing filament through your nozzle. FlashForge has always had those, and then some lube. Looks like we got some lubricant, white grease, and that's it. I think that's empty. Yeah, that's it for that box. Okay, so we'll put the display on. I've got a camera coming in for this. It doesn't come with a camera. That's another difference. The 5M Pro does come with a camera, comes fully enclosed, and with lights. I will be adding a camera to this, and I will be putting lights in it. How does this little thing work? How does this little thing work? Always afraid of breaking these things. I think I just push it in and it just sits in. Like, it's a ribbon cable that goes to the display. I think I just push it in and it forces itself, it's auto-locking, I think. I don't know. Or do I open that first? Like that, push this in, like so, and then push that back to lock it in place. I think that's right. And then I slide this in through some notches here on the top, like that, and over like that. There we go. And we have a USB port on this side for stuff. Let's see. Yeah, exactly. Okay, and then you put some daylights on your matchsticks. On matchsticks in an 85X, they might be too bright. You're heading to Cold Lake Thursday. Nice. Okay, pull that off. I haven't even read the book yet, and I think I can plug it in and start it. I think we're okay. Did it come with a manual? Did I just dismiss the manual altogether? Oh, it was right here. Quick start guide. Let's just see if I missed anything. Just kind of in the way. Actually, if I switch back to this one, this is good here. Okay, we pulled all the packing out, moved the chamber foam according to it, remove the foam. Fair enough. Oh, gotta install a filament holder real quick here. And almost done my stream at 7 o'clock. Look at that. See how quick this was to put together? Filament holder here, 2 screws, and you go again. This is the other complaint, and I agree with the complainants about this, is they have a spool holder that goes on the back of the machine, or is this one going on the side? Where's the spool holder? Screw holes right here. And I don't like spool holders on the backs of machines. Now there are, once I build the enclosure for this, there are modifications for a side spool holder, which I'll probably put on this. Because if you have and the argument on this, and I can see it completely, if you have these as a farm and you have them on a shelf against a wall, you don't want spool holders on the back. When I have them on my bench here, it's not a big deal. But yeah, definitely be changing that over when I do the enclosure. It's not a big deal for me right now. So, top allows you to enter the PTFE from the side. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Yeah. So there we are there. There's our filament sensor we have on the back here. So on the back, you have your spool holder, you have a filament sensor here, you have your PTFE tube going up through the filament sensor, up and around. Pretty clean, not much to it. This does have a, I'll pull this up a bit. This does have a quick release nozzle. I'm not going to try it right now, but basically there's 2 red buttons. You can see one right here. There's another one on the side. You squeeze those buttons, nozzle pops out. I like the fact too that a lot of these, actually I can do it right now. Squeeze those buttons, nozzle pops out. Whole nozzle assembly, and to put it back in, should just be the opposite. Easier said than I just have to make sure I'm putting it in the right way, because there's a little plug under there. Yeah, there we go. So you put it back in, you go in like this, and you push it up. Whoops. See if I can do it blind. No, I have to turn it around and look at it to put it in proper. I don't want to screw this up before I even do one print on it. There we go. You just line it up, push it, and it clicks in place. That's all there is to it. No screws to do, nothing. So relocates run out sensor as well. Perfect. Don't bend the pins. No. So okay, now that done. I think it's ready to plug in because I have undone the so it says insert the filament guide tube, insert the spool holder, insert the PTFE tube into the runout sensor, install the screen. Okay, which we did. Did I get? I wonder if I got the pins mixed up on that thing and if I put it in wrong. I'll find out when I turn it on. Unlock the build plate, which we did. And first print. There we go. So let's plug it in. I might have put the ribbon cable in backwards. We'll see. It'll either work or it won't. So we'll plug that in. Plug this in. And hit the power on button. And do I get an LED? Do I get a screen? I do. So I didn't plug it in wrong. So here we are. There's the screen. I'll show you the display. It's got a pretty cool color display. It's booting up right now. Let's cut to this camera here. So here we are. Let's see what this does. What pretty music. Initialization. And as I say, as of now, you can update this to Clipper. So full Clipper, so you can manage everything, but we'll see. Going to print your BoxTurtle cereal in this. There we go. So English, next. Please confirm all packaging, next. Network settings, I'll go Wi-Fi. Let me just put the print bed back on before I forget to do it in case it does an automatic calibration, which it will. Nice, I like this. In the print bed, there's two little tabs on the back. You slide it into to line the print bed up. And boom, done. Okay, I'm going to pick my network here. And I'm going to put my password in, which is this password right here, CHO, this letter and this letter, and then 4 numbers. It's a tiny screen, and then more letters. There we go, and I go OK. And it's going to connect to the Wi-Fi. Semi-full Clipper. There's my IP address, 95. Okay. Please open FlashMaker, scan this QR code for binding the device and account. I'll skip that for now. It's installing a new version of firmware. Why not? So we'll just put that down while it does this. Yeah, and what kind of sample filament did I get? Some black. Oh, burnt titanium. Oh, look, that's nice looking filament. Burnt titanium, PLA. Cool. Update completed. Please restart printer. Next. Oh, I actually have to restart the printer. Okay. Watch out for the camera. Oh, this one. Oh, this one. I don't know which one. One of them. Okay, so. Starting it up again. It's going to make some pretty music in a second here. So I assume what it's doing right now, it's like when you start up the Voron on Clipper, it's running through all of the startup code and everything, bloom, bloom, bloom. Then it's successfully starting up and booting. And it's starting it up. What did I say, 82? I'll have to see if I can pull up a screen on the computer and see something too. Initialization. Don't you love this camera work? Okay, English, yes. Next, so we go through the whole thing again. We got to tell me I don't have to enter my Wi-Fi numbers again, just because I updated firmware. I guess I'm going to have to. I guess I'm going to have to. Don't worry, we're only going to be another few minutes on this. I just wanted to unbox this and open it up. Let's go to our internet, and we have to do this again. Man. These are tiny keys. There we go. Should give me my IP address here again, and I'm going to type it in here and see if I can see it on here. 10.0.0. something. 95. Okay. Skip. Enter. And it's not reaching the site, so. Whoa, that bed rose fast. See how fast that bed came up? Holy crap. So now it's doing a leveling. Printer's under self-detecting, and it may take several minutes. Extruder and platform. They call it a platform. Anyways, this is kind of cool. So this is running. And I think, have we lost, let's see how many people we've lost interest in here. Boom. Still 71. Oh, 58 people now. There's still a handful of people here. We'll let this go for a little bit longer. Let's say 7:10. We're going to go 7:30 at the latest. We'll go 20 more minutes. See how far we can get with this. Yeah. Wow, is that one ever way behind? There we go. I have to get Orca FlashForge to access. There's no web control. Ah, okay. Okay. Good to know. Unless I, of course, convert it to Clipper. Then I should be able to get web control with Clipper. Still holding strong, Jose. Holy cow. Well, I'm only going to go for another 19, 20 minutes. And then we're going to pause it there. And I'm definitely going to look at this cartographer probe. Looks pretty cool. I don't see the price. Find out more. Oh, it's only 51 bucks. What? Okay, that is cheap. $51 Canadian for a cartographer. 53 if I want to get a different color. Holy cow, that's cheap. That's really good price. That's really good price. Okay, we're heating the bed now to 60 degrees. Yeah, so far so good. Okay, I'm going to put on a, I'm not going to load it yet, but I'm going to put on a spool of, what do I have open here? From what I gather, they have some pretty cool test prints on this thing too. Is this PLA? There are some yellow poly-light PLA I'll throw in here to do a test print. But that was the simplest setup pretty much of most of the printers I've ever gotten so far. So that was pretty simple and quick. I like this brand. They're a reliable brand, so they've been around for a long time. I don't need all these useless tools, but hey, never have too many tools. Okay, there goes the Hotend. Now we're heating up to 230. Printer is under self-detecting. What's the story with the cartographer? It does CAN and USB. So the cartographer apparently is like a, it's like a beacon clone. and it will let me use, it'll work with my CAN bus setup, which I don't know if the beacon probe will. Sometimes simple and quick is good. This is why I love my Bamboo X1. Yes. Yeah. I love my Bamboo. Don't get me wrong. I love my Vorons, and I love the fact that they keep my brain sharp by tinkering with them and doing stuff like the BoxTurtle like this. But sometimes you just want, you know what, I need a print, and I don't want to, I have my Vorons apart because they're undergoing something. Like, you know, I still haven't put the hot end back on the Trident that I stole for this when I didn't have the right size nozzle for the for it, and I still haven't put it back. So and now we're going down to 120 on the extruder. It's just going through its normal leveling processes here. It's not a bad build size, 220 by 220. You can still build some pretty good stuff on this. The beacon and cartographer have the same footprint. Cool. Awesome. If your only printer were a Bamboo, you wouldn't have learned anything. Tell me about it, right? So building the Voron Zeros, the Barbie Voron, the Tri-Zero, the Trident, the 2.1, it's an experience you can't buy that kind of experience. It's like you get the idea of completely how a printer works in that case. How it works and why it works. I love my Vorons. The Vorons give you such a feeling of accomplishment when you're done. Like it's like I did this. Like, of course, didn't design it, but it's like this was a box of parts at one point, and now look at it. It's like, wow, incredible. And it's been such an incredible journey learning all the electronics, all the firmware, but I wouldn't have been able to do it without the help of the community. So okay, now we're doing some leveling, it looks like. Whoops. Shouldn't move it while it's leveling, but hey. It's got a pretty loud fan so far, but not bad. These rods feel a bit dry. May have to lube them sooner than later. Looks like they had red filament in for testing purposes. It is obviously an inductive probe type sensoring. Inductive, I think it's called inductive when the nozzle touches the bed and probes the bed. Why is there so much barking going on upstairs? Do we have like food deliveries happening or something? What's going on? Let's see. Let's check out the surveillance cameras. Oh yeah, it's a food delivery. I don't know if it's my supper. We'll see. I'm just going to let this go a little bit. We'll get a test print started. We still have 52 people watching, so we'll get a test print started on this guy, and then we'll call it a stream. It's been fun. I'm not going to let this. I just need to take a rest on this. We'll figure this out. Between me and Thunder Keys and Tuxedo and the guys out there that know these things, we will figure it out. Shouldn't put my chin on the printer when it's leveling. Micron is your first build. Spent a year soaking information and then started assembling. Yeah, that's the thing is, I think this is the hobby. This is a hobby too where you never stop learning. You don't. Like I thought I had a little bit of a handle on Clipper and the firmware and everything until I built the BoxTurtle. Then it's like a whole new set of rules. Okay, what are we doing here? The printer is under self. Oh, another 4 minutes to do a self. Now it's doing vibration. It's doing the vibration thingamajig or whatever you want to call that again. I forget. I'm having a brain fart here. Uh, it is doing the vibration thing. Obviously, it's got a built-in ADXL of some sort. Resonance calibration, thank you. Well, that's pretty cool. And there's supposed to be some test files on the card and everything already, so we'll see about that. I guess I can... No, I don't want to touch it while it's doing resonance calibration. Shouldn't even lean on the bench while it's doing resonance calibration, but I am. And no, I'm not going to clean the build plate before I do a test print. Anyone running Sovol SV08, I really want a bigger print bed, can get the enclosure as well. Any thoughts? Huh. I have not tried the SV08. I do have a I don't remember the model, but I do have the 400mm Arion coming to my office. Man, I wish I could bring it home and stream about it, but it's way too big. I didn't even want to attempt to bring it down here, but it's going to go to my office as a big printer at the office. I think it's the X400 or the V400. It's because I missed the rat rig. Ah. Okay, it looks like we're doing the Y resonance. That was the X. This looks like it's the Y, and I think that's it after this, and we can start a quick test print. Don't touch the machine while it's calibrating. Jeez, how many times do I have to tell me? So the one thing this doesn't have that the Bamboos have is the side cooling, but apparently the cooling on this thing is really, really good, so... It looks like it's stainless steel rods. Obviously, it's a Core XY system. Mm-hmm. And it looked just under 2 minutes left. You can hear it. Here. Like the jet plane taking off. Toolhead changer from Wondermaker. Oh, yes, 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 I saw that. I never trust no names or new names to the market anymore. Arion I trusted. So they have a reputation, so because I know Arion will deliver. Oh man. Put a few tools away while I'm waiting for this thing. Then we'll get a first print started, and then we're gonna go get some supper. Watch some Doctor Who or something and relax. Okay, how's my mic battery doing? Oh, we got lots and lots and lots of mic battery. Had to learn about everything so you knew what to buy to finish the kit. Yes. The Fabrico one. Okay, this looks like it's got like 10 seconds left on it. Or something. 10 or, oh, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. I've already got fingerprints all over my screen. Okay, 2, 1, and there we go. What next? Completed. You're at 0. Do something. Okay, I'm just going to move this over a little bit now that it's not doing its calibration anymore. It's thinking. Now let's get the filament started to load. There we go. And what are you waiting for? Oh, completed. Good. So do I have to touch the screen, or do I have to do anything, or are you just going to switch on your own? Let's see. Here, you guys can see what I'm seeing. Completed. Oops. So what do I touch the screen then? Yeah, I guess so. There we go. Load the filament. PLA. Please load the filament according to the instructions below. And I have done it already. And so let's go load. We're going to heat up to 220 to load the filament. There's a perfect view. Let's see how fast it heats up. 90, 94, and 100. Oh, it's heating up pretty quick. Is it actually heating though? Let's see. Yeah, that's actually heating. Yep. Doctor Who. Just the Doctor. Just the Doctor. Great show. There's a new one out now, like the new series, right? With a new Doctor. It's really good. I just finished the season 1. I like that show. Okay, we've got some oozing happening here. And we are at... Are we actually loading? Yeah, we are loading. We're pushing the yellow filament in. There we go. We have filament spewing. And there's our yellow. There's our yellow. It's going to load about 100 millimeters. Just enough to clean the old out. And that's it. Done loading. Okay. So we'll go up here. Loading complete. And we can print. Cube, PLA test cube. Okay, it's going to do a test cube. Okay, fair enough. That's what it automatically wanted to do. So we'll just give it a quick moment here to do what it does. The Daleks are causing all the issues with the box. They are, exactly. Darn Daleks. Preheating. Okay. So we're at 165. Oh, it's the bed that's heating. The bed's going to 55, and that's just 10 degrees to go for the bed. And apparently I'm going to be impressed with the quality of this thing, so we'll see. This is one of those ones that apparently just works. And if I don't find any reasons to upgrade to Clipper, I won't. We'll see. Last thing I need is another headache. Lot in common with the bamboo. Yeah, exactly. Mark's been watching season 2. Yeah, I just finished season 1 of this one. Now the season 2's coming up. It's pretty good. Okay, bed's at 55. Nozzle's heating up to 230, and we should start our test print here. It's supposed to be a pretty quick printer too. Yeah, very much like the bamboo, even with the way that they presented the case on this one. And with the enclosure, it's going to look pretty good. But I'm going to do the enclosure all black or something, or dark gray or something. I don't want to mix up bright colors or something like that. So, and should be starting up right now. Here we go. Are we going to do a purge line? We are going to do a purge line. Good. Here we go. Whoops. Guess I could raise my camera feed up or whatever on this, but I'll just hold the camera in place just so you can see it working. See how quick it goes. Oh, it's just a small cube. It's pretty quick. That's pretty quick. And there it goes. So that is the A5M Adventure by FlashForge, and it's printing fine, looks to be doing good. So anyways, folks, thank you so much, guys. It's time to call it quits, and we will see everybody next Sunday. I'm going to work on this. I'm going to get a hold of Thunder Keys this week, get him that G code, and we're going to inspect the lines and everything as he suggested, and we'll go from there. So BoxTurtle on this. Ooh. With Clipper, yeah. Anyways. Okay, guys, listen. You guys have a great week. And congratulations again to Jose for winning the filament. I will be a hold of you tomorrow. Get some sleep, man, okay? And we'll talk to you guys next week. I don't have an outro yet, so it's just going to be me saying bye for now, and it's going to go blank. Talk to you guys later.